Hi everyone. Right, we're nearly at the 38 weeks point, so we're starting to get things organised now, ready for the home birth. I've actually just fell upstairs again. I feel like every vlog at the minute I'm just falling up and downstairs. Leah's here. She's how are you feeling, Leah? Crap. She's been struggling. We've just been to Spoons for a bit of dinner, and we've just picked this up from Leah's dad. I'm gonna pump. I don't know why I'm showing that plug. So we're going to pump this up. Oh, get it up. Here we go. The pool. So she's actually planning on giving birth in this bedroom. Yeah, definitely. So we're going to get it pumped up now. So you'll probably see some clips of me pumping up. And then we'll talk about a little bit about how we're feeling the next couple of days. How Leah's feeling, not how I'm feeling, who cares how I'm feeling. How Leah's feeling, and yeah, just get bits and bobs of us preparing for the home birth. Ignore the bedroom, it's a bit of a tip at the minute as we're organising, but this is the pool all blown up, all ready for the big day. Hopefully the big day is sooner rather than later, Leah.
I hope so.
Yeah, because she's getting fed up now, which is understandable, nearly 38 weeks pregnant.
I've left the house today in a week.
Yeah, it's very icy outside, so I've been doing the school runs for Leah so she can chill out and just get herself ready for the big day, as I keep calling it. But yeah, I've just blown this up. It's actually bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
I know it's not bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's decent size, isn't it? So, yeah, as you can imagine, we've got the TV on there, so it'd be nice on the day with Leah in there, and you know, it's like she's on holiday, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put TV on, you know, whatever she wants on, if it's a film or music, inspirational, whatever she wants on the day. Maybe outtakes. You like your Peter Kay outtakes, don't you? So
I'm going to get wicked.
Gonna get wicked. She's gonna get wicked. What do you mean you're gonna get wicked? You're gonna get blooded in there?
Maybe a bit in this corner here.
That's such a dad joke, isn't it? Hey?
That's probably best, isn't it? Because they can get round me there.
Yeah, probably. So that's where she's thinking about giving birth right now. Definitely a different experience.
They can get through there. There's plenty of room for midwife here.
Yeah, obviously the room will be a lot. It's a bit of a mess at the moment because we're sorting out, but we'll clean it all up in here and we'll get it all tidy and.
We need all new furniture and stuff, to be honest, but.
Yeah.
We found out I was pregnant a week after moving into the house, so.
Yeah, so it's a bit.
Up there and stuff.
Yeah. I won't show them that because it's also very untidy, but we will tidy up. And yeah, we're getting all set. It's getting really real now. It's getting really exciting and it's feeling real. Like we're gonna have a baby girl here, you know, 2 to 3 weeks maybe. Hopefully not any longer than that.
I'm really hoping it's soon.
Yeah, Leah's hoping it's any day now. But yeah, so yeah, it's all blown up.
It's the Oasis Elite one.
Yeah.
You can show them everything you get with it and stuff.
Yeah, we'll have a right talk of it and go over it. But yeah, a show inside as well. It's bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
It will be more inflated as well, but we've been advised to only fully inflate it on the day that I go into labour.
Right. Yeah, so it's going to be even, you know, pumped up more.
Then I can lean on the sides and stuff.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that. Might keep it and have a bath in there in the summer.
Kids think they can use it as a paddling pool.
Yeah, well, Harry was asking if you can go in it with a baby afterwards. I don't think so, mate. I can't get over how big it is. Yeah, I'm just videoing now saying I can't. I'm really shocked how big it is. Like we're in our front room here. There's the ball, it should be on and what have you. But look, I mean, our front room is attached to like the dining room. As you can see, it's pretty spacious, like. So it just shows you how big the actual pool is. I was not expecting this. But if you think about it, it's going to be big though, isn't it? Because if I'm expected to get in as well, you know, to help Leah and stuff, then it's going to have to be big enough for me to. I might actually get in it, you know. I'm the first one in it. Sorry, eat this.
Is it comfy?
It is actually, yeah. Might give birth to it myself. Not that that's possible, right? But hi, just to give you a bit of a. Just to give you a bit of an indication of how actually big it is. I mean, I'm on the. I feel like I'm on a water ride.
We've just got to try and not pop it when we move up and downstairs.
I feel like I'm in Salou going down. Jeez! Nice. There's a lot. There's room for you in there, easy as well. I'm laid down and I'm a quite big guy, so spot on.
But there's like different labouring positions that are beneficial to get in, so it needs to be big enough to do that.
Yeah. No, brilliant. I'm made up with it. Okay, so quick story. You know, people who know me know I'm very connected to spirit, right? Very connected to all that is. I'm not religious at all, but I would class myself as a very spiritual person, right? Don't really think that comes into this story much, but how can I word this? I'm a big believer in fate and synchronicities. Things happen for a reason. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So when my firstborn, Kobe, he was born on a Wednesday, the 30th of October, 2019. On the Sunday before, as I was going to the hospital, in the hospital car park, a £20 note was floating towards us. So I picked it up and put it in my wallet. I was like looking round. Is this anybody's money? No one claimed it. All right. If anyone says it, if anyone said it was theirs, I'd give it them. But they didn't. So I thought, well, maybe it's for me. Like, it's been sent for me. It's been sent for us. Not me. It's been sent for us. And it was Monday, Tuesday, 3 days before he was born, right? I go to the gym this morning. Leah's 38 weeks tomorrow. So we're currently 15 days out from the due date. I park up at the car park, but it's rammed. I can't park in my usual spot. I can't park in my second usual spot. I can't even park in my third usual spot. So I park in a space that I've not parked in for I don't know how long, probably years, right? I open the car door. £20 note outside my car door. If I'd have parked in my usual spot and I found this £20 note, I'd have still took it as it's a sign, synchronicity, fate, it's happening again. It's a message that baby's coming. It happened in a space that I never, ever, ever park in at the gym. It's far away from the gym. There's no need to park here. Only reason I parked here is because it's so busy. £20 note, and there's so many car parking spaces at this gym. So many. And the one I park in, £20 note. Love it. I absolutely, wow. Baby girl is coming very soon. It's a sign. I'm very excited. Thank you, whoever sent me this. If you believe in that, if you believe it's just coincidence, that's fine, no problem. But I'll take it as a message, and thank you very much. While we're here, I just wanted to say a little message for baby girl who's coming. I've seen a few people do this now on video, and they say what they want to say to baby girl, and they look back at it in years to come when the baby's older. I just want to say, it's hard to put into words how I feel about you, how I feel about you being my daughter, how I feel about being your dad. Very, very, very emotional is number one. I can't believe how emotional it's made me. I was emotional. I'm not trying to, say this is more emotional. No. I don't know if it's because your granddad, my dad, died last year. I don't know what it is. But what I can tell you is I am so emotional. From the day one, I found out that your mummy was pregnant. Your mummy, whenever you're watching this. When she got pregnant, I've been so emotional, where I've cried more than I've ever cried in my life. Happy tears, of course. but I love you so much. You mean everything to me, and I will do everything in my power. I will do everything for the rest of my days here. I will do everything to make sure that you are loved, that you're protected, that you know how loved you are, that you know how much you can love yourself. You should be proud of yourself. I'm so proud of you already. You're not even here. I love you unconditionally. I'll give you that love forever. I'll make you feel so loved, and I want you to feel like you can conquer anything. Anything and everything is available to you. Your dreams, you can achieve everything, and I want you to know that. I don't ever want to say you can't do this, you can't do that. If you want to be something, I will support you every single step of the way. If I know about it, I'll help you. If I don't know about it, I'll learn about it for you. I will support you with whatever I possibly can. I love you so, so much. I'm so emotional, so happy, so proud that I'm going to be your dad. Thank you so much for picking me. I'm welling up again. Thank you so much. I love you. Honestly, I love you so much. I can't even put into words how much I love you. I'll give you my best.
Start wearing gloves when we're in the car with fully gloves on. I'm just going to feel where that head is. Right there. You feel that as well.
Yeah.
Feel like you've got a bit more space here.
Yeah.
It's dropped. Good sign.
Felt like she was lifting it up. You never know.
Holding around your bones. And then I'm on your bone, or if I'm already on it.
Yeah,
I can feel the top of it now.
Right, I've chatted on now for too long about how I feel, and it's time to get the actual person who really matters in this situation. So Leah, how are you feeling? Last couple of weeks, we're obviously 2 days, aren't we, from due date? So how are you feeling going into everything, and how have you been the last couple of weeks?
I'm a bit better now than I was. I was in bed for a week with migraines. I just felt awful.
Yeah.
I'm definitely fed up now. Definitely at the point where I'm ready for it to be here now.
So we haven't been well, have we?
No.
Was it last week? No. Well, this week technically it was me, wasn't
Yeah.
it? You've been
I've been
more
on and off
last
ill
week,
for
weren't
like
it?
2 weeks. Really.
Yeah. So what was happening? Because I know what was happening, but if you'd like to tell people, because you was in here a lot, weren't you?
I spent about 6 days in bed.
Yeah.
I suffer with migraines anyway, and they started when I had Harry. But I thought I'd dodged them this time. And so there was just one night we was watching telly and my eyesight went really funny, and that normally is the start of a migraine. But I woke up the next day and it's one of the worst that I've had in a long time, and it's took about 6 days for it to go. But my eyesight was really, really bad. I've never had it like that before, where I literally can't see. So I was like making tea in the kitchen, and my eyesight completely just went. And I'd put the grill on and ended up burning everyone's tea because I couldn't see what I was doing. I couldn't see the time on my phone. It was scary, to be honest. It was awful.
Yeah. And we're being honest on this channel as well. Like you did actually break down, didn't you? You could get a bit emotional, and which is normal anyway, I'm sure.
I couldn't see anything. I literally couldn't see, and I've had migraines before, but they've never been like that. And obviously the pain of the migraine as well in itself has been horrendous.
I'm sure a lot of pregnant women get emotional anyway, but you right towards the end and you can't see anything. You want to sort of plan giving birth and stuff, but you're stuck here like can't see anything.
There was a slight scare of potentially being preeclampsia as well, which would mean that I wouldn't be able to have my home birth. So we had to rush out one day before the pharmacy closed to get my blood pressure done.
Yeah.
To sort of rule that out. So I was being monitored for that for a couple of days when the midwife came around as well. But my blood pressure was fine, so there was no worry that it was that. And after 6 days, they have settled now. I get the odd headache, but not like I'm getting out of breath. Not like it was. I think as well because on top of that, for the last few weeks, I'm really, really struggling with my rib and my hips, so I can't get comfy as well. Like even now, like it's difficult for me to sit up because my rib. So that on top of being unwell and not being able to get out of bed and really do anything,
Yeah,
it has been a lot.
And I mean, just going back to going to the doctors as well, it was 10 to 6, wasn't it? And
I rang them and said,
Yeah.
look, I need my blood pressure doing because the hospital is 40 minutes away for us, whereas the pharmacy is across the road. So I rang and said, can you please get us in just before you close for 5 minutes to do my blood pressure? And luckily we managed to get there just before. Or that
Literally.
would have been, with both kids, a trip to the hospital.
Literally just,
ideal.
we all dove in the car, didn't we, the kids
Yeah.
and everything. It was like, come on, we need to go now. Just about got to the doctors. As you've seen previous clips, sorry, is there anything else you wanted to add? No. As you see in the previous clips, I got £20. I found a £20 note, which was just amazing. Something amazing has happened again today. I'm just gonna go and get it. One sec. Right, so I've kept it because this is Shaky J's. This, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you obviously give birth and everything, that was a £20 I found outside the gym. £10 today. Would you like to tell them what happened? Basically, with this.
I'm trying to walk as much as I can because to try and set labour off. So we walked to the shop just to get a couple of little bits. So I was obviously waddling along to the shop, and we've been in the shop. As we're walking out, some woman pulled over and said, she said, "Excuse me.
Yeah.
Have you got a minute?"
Yeah.
So I stepped back because if it's directions, then there's just no point me speaking to her. So I just let Chris go over. And she was like, it's fine, just come to the car. And she just went to give you a tenner, didn't she? And said someone had apparently bought her shopping and she was paying it forward. So she wanted to give us £10. And obviously you were saying no and stuff, but she wasn't.
She wasn't taking it. She was giving it. And I thought, I'm a big believer, me, if I put nice things out I've give to homeless people in the past and stuff, it'll always make its way back to you.
Yeah.
You give kindness out, you'll always receive kindness back. And I thought, well, this is just sort of the universe saying you deserve this tenner. Yeah. So again, it's Shaky J's money, and we got a voucher for Shaky J's for Christmas, which has got 16 quid on it. So we've got basically £46 to spend.
I'm really hoping that I birth through the night. One, because I want the room to be dark and like a certain setting. But then when it comes to like morning and I'm back in my own bed and we can get to lunchtime and go and get Shaky J's,
100%.
That'd be like perfect.
Yeah, it'd be the best Shaky J's we've ever had in our lives. I can't wait for it even now. Like, just, I'm obviously looking forward to baby, but then it's like, oh, hang on, baby's been born now. It's Shaky J's trip.
I really want to just give birth through the night. And then in the morning, I think the nurses have to stay for a couple of hours. Then gets to lunchtime, we're a bit settled.
Yeah.
Even though we'll be tired.
That would be awesome, that, because we're going to order everything. Chicken wings, burger, salt and pepper chips.
I want my own chips.
You want your own chips. You get what you want, you've just give birth. Ice cream.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot. It's celebration time.
And we can eat it in bed.
And we can eat it in bed with baby just resting on her. I can't wait for it.
That's the hope anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about what you've got for your home birth now, aren't we? Yeah. So yeah, I'll go into that now. Right, so obviously Leah ordered a few bits for the home birth, which is going to be that's needed, basically.
Yeah, we've shown the birthing pool, bits of that, which is obviously the main thing. You don't have to have a birthing pool, but I'd really like to be in the water because I think that would be a big help for me. So obviously I'm limited with what pain relief I can have at home. So we've got the pool, which we've shown, but the other thing that was recommended to me was to get a TENS machine. So you can rent them, and I got I think it's called TENS machine, and obviously you get all the pads and everything with it. I can't open them because obviously I have to open them when I'm using them. And all your your wires and everything that you need for it, full instructions, and then what you do at the end when you've used it, just literally mail it back. And I think it's 7 weeks that you can rent it for. I think it was £18. But these are apparently really, really good for early labour until it gets obviously a little bit intense when you go into like transition at the end. But it just, I'm not too sure myself exactly how it works, but it's sending signals to your body to sort of keep the pain at like a mid range. If that makes sense. So
Yeah.
you're not getting the spikes, so you can build up a bit more of a pain threshold. That's my understanding of it. But these are apparently really good. So I wanted to get one of these, and if I can try it, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. But I think it will help early on.
I mean, we're learning from experience
Yeah,
as well. It's our first, obviously, home birth,
Yeah.
so we're going to give it a shot as well. But that's what you've been advised to use,
Yeah.
isn't it? It keeps, like you said, it keeps the pain at a sort of, as you say, it's like a medium-based pain, not over the top.
It's a bit like when you get a tattoo, so you start to build up a pain threshold.
Right.
So you can handle it a little bit better.
Yeah.
But if it was going up and down, the spikes you'd probably struggle more to deal with because it's constantly up and down. That's my understanding of it. Whether we'll find out on the day whether it does what they're saying. But my friend had a home birth and she used this pretty much up until the very last minute, so she got in the water and she said it did help.
And how much was it? Did you say how much?
I think it's £18 to rent it from. I got it from Home Birth Supplies. That's with all like the pads and everything that you need, and then the free postage to send it back. And yeah, I think it's 7 weeks that you have it for, which is obviously plenty.
Yeah.
They sent it out to me at, was it 36 weeks?
Yeah, so you have basically till 43 weeks with it.
Yeah.
You're not going to go over 43 weeks, so right,
So you covered, and it came within 2 days, I think, of me ordering it. I think I ordered it just before 36 weeks, and they sent it exactly as I was on 36 weeks, and it came 2 days later, so that was really good.
Yeah, it's good.
The other thing I've got, this is one, I don't really know how I feel about it yet, but we'll
give it a go. Like we say, we're learning from experience, aren't we?
Other people, because I'm on a couple of home birthing groups to try and get a bit of advice, and they all swear by having one of these wooden combs. Literally, it's just off Amazon. I think it was like £4.
Yeah, it wasn't
and
dear.
It's got like a certain shaped handle so you can hold it. But apparently you squeeze it in your hand, and it's to distract from the pain. It's the best way to. It's really sharp if you take it out. It's actually really sharp on the end.
Yeah, I can see why that would distract you.
But I know with migraines as well, they said to nip like certain parts of your hands. So whether it's a similar thing to that, but I bite my lip and grind my teeth, and I can do quite a bit of damage to my jaw at times when I'm grinding. So I'm hoping that'll sort of take away from that as well. If I focus on maybe using the comb and trying to be a bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
But whether some people said that it really, really helps, some others said it didn't really get anything from it. But I thought for £4, if it's there and I've got it and it works and it helps, then I might as well have it there ready to go. But yeah, they have them on Amazon for £4. And that's pretty much the pain relief I've got with my pool. So I've got the comb, the tension in the pool. I will have gas and air as well, but that's only going to be when the midwife turns up.
Yeah.
They'll tend to let me, from what I've been told, I'll labour up until a certain point, until I think it's like 3-5 minutes apart, contractions, and then they'll turn up. But the gas and air comes by a courier, so I'll ring and then they'll arrange for that to be delivered, and then the midwife will come. So I think the gas and air is probably only going to be towards the end for pushing. So trying to just have what I can ready before then. But obviously I've got my ball, and we've looked at different like it's like massage, it's like tension points where you can press on my back and stuff, haven't we?
Yeah.
So that's another thing I'll use to try and cope, hopefully.
So from the clip that you've seen before, when I was watching United versus Rangers, I was showing Leah on the ball, but I was also, I don't know if you've seen, but we have bought candles as well. How much were them?
£9, I think they were, again off Amazon.
Yeah.
With a remote control. You could get ones without the control. It was a bit cheaper, but it's obviously easier having the remote control. But as I was saying before, I prefer being in the dark. I like cozy environments with dark atmosphere and just like candles on and things like that. So we got some of them to sort of set the
mood
the
sort
mood,
of thing.
yeah. When I'm in labour. And the plan is to have the pool obviously in the bedroom with them lights on, and we've got the telly as well, so a bit of my own comforts, like shows that I like and films and stuff.
Which is going to be wicked because you've just bought it. So I'm going to be watching a lot of Wicked in the next couple of weeks.
And comedy, and it is what chills me out. So I'm hoping that as well. It's obviously not a pain relief as such, but I do think being more relaxed and watching something in your own home, in the comfort of your own home, is going to be a lot better for me.
We have discussed as well certain things that we're going to watch. JLS was one of the things that was mentioned. Obviously, if anyone knows Leah, you know how much she loves JLS. Wicked was the film. We've also discussed, we like outtakes, don't we?
Yeah,
Peter Kay,
things like that.
Phoenix Nights, stuff like that, outtakes of that we might put on. But yeah, we have, I think it depends on the time as well. You might say to me, Chris, I want this on.
Yeah.
And I'll be obviously the guy with the remote putting it all on. So
from what I've learnt, the only thing I can recommend to somebody if they was wanting to have a home birth, obviously before going through it myself, is to just set it however you would want it, what it will make you most comfortable. So if you want a darker room and there's certain things you want to watch, or certain music or meditation or whatever, that's the route we're trying to go down, and hopefully avoid the hospital. I might have to be transferred in, I don't know, it just depends on the day. But the more relaxed you are, there's probably less likely that that's going to happen.
And of course, if you want to have a hospital birth, you just do you. We're just doing us. Like you want a home birth because of your experiences, what you've been through in hospital.
Yeah.
We're not telling everybody you have to do this. This is just us, what we're doing. At the end of the day, if you want to go to hospital, you do what you want. It's your birth at the end of the day. There's no right, there's no wrong.
No.
But what is our advice is do what you sort of think it would be best to give birth.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail or try and scare people who want hospital birth. It just didn't go very well for me last time. But I think a lot of my medical trauma from previous things played into that, and being at home for me when I'm in pain is where I'm most calm and I can work through it a lot better. So that's why I've gone down this route, and hopefully that's what happens on the day. You can't control any of it either, so if you plan a home birth and it doesn't happen, don't beat yourself up. And
of course, because it might not happen for us at the end of the day. We just go with it and see what happens.
All you can do is plan for what you think you want. Make sure everyone around you knows what you want, so they can speak for you if you're in too much pain. But also remember that it might not always go the way you want, and that's all right.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say? No.
Hopefully we'll have a baby in the next one.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think should be our last video before we have a little girl with us, and the next one, which would be amazing to see. Because you are, in 2 days' time, basically, you're going to be full term, 40 weeks.
I've had a few signs for about a week now as well, so I'm very shocked if she's not here very soon.
I would say 2 weeks, haven't you?
Yeah.
Signs.
And I'm struggling now, so.
Yeah, so we're thinking that it should be, soon. We're really excited. We've got the midwife coming on Thursday, which is 4 days' time.
Yeah.
If she's not here by then, maybe there might be another video. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. And let's hope that we have a baby girl next video. See you later.
Bye.